Four people. Hi guys. We're still trying to get this
Hey
up
everybody.
here. I'm gonna post that.
Brady and Gage, hi.
Saying hello.
We've got the Luke's phone up here. We've got MacBook Pro down here. We're trying to see the comments, and it's just coming up now. So just give us a couple of moments as we get ourselves happening.
Okay.
I'll give you a bit of an introduction while Luke is doing the tech. We're going to be doing these fellas. I hope that's reversed on there, but anyway, 4 and 20 cheeseburger pies. Looks quite interesting. They're in the oven at the moment down here behind us, and the smell is quite good in this room from them. So we're going to be doing that. Can you read that?
What's your relation? I don't know if they're talking about the two of us, father and son. And then we've just got someone saying hi, and we've got hey hey. So we've got Caleb saying hey hey. Co182 is saying hi.
Oh, okay.
I've just got to do a couple more things. Sorry.
Okay, and also today we're going to be doing, once we get ourselves established here, Pepsi have got a new vanilla. Check that one out. So Pepsi Max Vanilla, and of course Coke Vanilla has been around for a little while now, but we're going to do a comparison of the two. And so while we eat our pies, we'll also be having cheeseburger. We'll be having the cheeseburger pies all washed down with Coke and Pepsi. So there you go. And now we can see ourselves.
Yeah, we're a little bit delayed. You've got the chat happening
guys.
there.
Okay.
Cool.
Wow.
A bit better than last time.
An episode to get this happening. We have been playing around with the dials. It's just one thing after another.
We're getting there.
And I think we've got there a bit better this time. So there you go.
I'm just gonna play with a few more settings.
We're trying to just have to excuse us playing around with settings, because there's so many things to set up with this, even though it's supposed to be nice and simple, just coming through an iPhone.
Yeah, it likes to make us nice and bright for some reason.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because we're wearing dark clothes. Maybe
yeah,
brighter clothing.
we're both basically in black. And
maybe if we... Yeah, that's what it is. It's our clothing.
Okay.
Good to know. We need to wear white shirts or something.
White shirts?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go. What have we got happening in the...
How's the computer, Geoff?
Computer situation. All right.
Looking good, guys.
Yesterday, I've been dealing with this woman in Singapore. She signs herself as Christine Apple. So that says a bit about where she's coming from. She's an Apple employee. And she was in touch with my local store, which is the Fountain Gate store, yesterday as well. And they are basically not prepared to do anything with my computer. And I mean, it's understandable on one hand.
Those dastards.
Yeah, on one hand, I've had it for quite a while and it's been very useful. Got a huge amount of use out of it. So I can understand them thinking that I've got my dollar value out of the machine. My version of that is that it was a known problem, and I kind of think they should have given me some kind of notification that there could be a problem with the graphics card, and I should have been notified to look out for that problem several years ago, because they had a 3-year replacement program which ended about 18 months ago.
It's a recall without actually calling anyone.
Yeah.
we'll put it on a website and hopefully you won't notice.
Yeah.
And therefore, some people who have problems in that 3-year period will get it fixed and will feel liable. And for someone that has it a week later, well, bad luck, you've got good use out of your computer.
So
I don't think it's particularly a friendly way to do business, but that's what they're doing.
I'm very glad that our car manufacturers don't operate under the same rules. Otherwise, who knows what could be happening.
Yeah, once you're dead... then we'll fix the problem.
Yeah, so that's it. So basically what it means is I'm going to have my computer repaired because it's an $800 to repair. If I was to get the same or something similar, I'd be looking at around $3,000. So $800 I figure is the way to go for now. And if the machine fails down the track, then I will get a new one. And in the meantime, I'll get all my footage, anything that's on that hard drive, and store it away so it's nice and safe, so I don't lose anything. I haven't lost anything so far.
Well, that's good. That's a good thing.
Yeah,
and you have got the ability to edit, but it would be nice for it to get sorted.
Yeah, I'm editing on what's down here, Luke's MacBook Pro, and so I'm managing to get by with that, and so
Lewis is saying you should get a PC.
Get a PC, yeah, I know.
Problem is then you got to get on the apps, and you've already spent money on those things.
I've spent over $500 on Final Cut Pro 10, Motion 5, compressor, whatever else. There's over $500 just in those three. And I'd have to renew all of that going with Adobe Premiere or whatever it's called.
Yeah, you're in the Apple lifestyle. Brad's saying he thinks you should stick with Mac. Yeah, yes. And I think a Mac Mini is probably not a bad idea. But I think at this stage you're going to get it fixed, and then hopefully everything will be okay for a while. Yeah,
so the decision will be down the track if I go for a new one, because I have decided to repair the old one and hope that it gives me a year or two. Hope I get a year or two out of it, and that'll be that.
He's saying he agrees with the programs being expensive. He just pirates them. So, so Will Scoble is asking for a shout out for Nathan, who's a massive fan and loves Pepsi Max.
Ah, okay. Well, Pepsi Max Vanilla. Yeah.
Gonna give it a go soon.
It'll be interesting to see how they compare, because we didn't think too much of the Coke Vanilla, because we did that a while ago. I don't know when we did it.
We did it during the elections. At that stage, we weren't sure if it was if we were bowing to Trump or bowing to
exactly
someone else. I don't know.
Yeah, whoever the other person was.
And also, sorry, before we go too far, Drew Boy, the FIFA player, says, "Hey, GoJo."
Hey.
And he's saying, "I heard the cheeseburger pies don't taste that good." Interesting. We're about to try them.
Yeah, let's get it happening.
Here's some we prepared earlier.
We've got and I will get that. We might need 4 glasses here too, Luke.
Oh, are you worried that we're gonna
2 glasses each?
All right.
So that we
Okay.
I'm relying on Luke with the messages here, because it's just a bit difficult for me to catch everything.
He's getting old.
Good, yeah.
Can't see very well.
Can I... sorry, I'm right on the microphone there. Tasman King. Hi, Tasman King.
Can I get a shout out for my mate Ryan? He loves the cheeseburger pies. Hope you guys do too. Okay, hi Ryan. We're about to find out very soon. Lewis is saying, not a big fan of the normal 420 pies, prefer Balfour pies. And I've had a lot of Balfours over the years, if you can't tell. But because the footy show used to be sponsored by them, and they'd give us free pies.
Okay. Yeah, Luke was often on cameras on the footy show with Sam Neill, etc.
Someone's asking about the Mac story again. What happened?
Okay.
Basically, it's a graphics issue on the iMac that was a known fault. It was a recalled item, but unfortunately we didn't find out till after the problem had already blown up, basically. And so Apple are basically saying, sorry, you had the computer for too long, you got good use out of it, so we've done what we needed to do.
Yeah. So I'll be at the store on Monday morning to get my old one repaired, and it's going to cost me $800.
Yes.
No, we don't want to get these mixed
up.
up.
No, because they're all...
That's Pepsi.
We've got Pepsi, but
we'll keep them on one
it's all
side.
Coke glasses.
Well, Pepsi
So
on that
that's
side.
Pepsi
Coke
there.
on that side.
All right, they are different. Oh, no, you've used different.
Yeah, I know.
glasses. Okay.
I'm making things hard here, everybody.
Martine is saying, I love all your videos, keep up the good work. Brad's saying cheeseburger pies are nice.
So the difference of opinion about the cheeseburger pies.
Yeah, and Lewis is saying, is Sam Newman a flog? BTS 2, laugh out loud. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's a typo or... anyway, basically, Sam is what you get. He's good to work with. No problem to work with. He's professional.
A lot of those guys are different on camera to...
Yeah,
well, even we're trying to be personal here.
Yeah, well, you get more of who we are probably.
Yeah.
Someone like Red Simons.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He always came across as very arrogant and
on camera.
On camera, but he's actually a really nice guy too.
Yeah. Yep.
And although he does his radio show, so you get a bit more of him on the radio.
On the ABC.
I don't know if you showed this earlier.
Yeah. We'll show everyone again, just a quick little update. This is what we're doing. Pepsi versus Coke vanillas and 4 and 20 cheeseburger pies.
Lewis, yes, I got you and I've answered the question. Cool. What is a cheeseburger pie? Okay.
Let me show you a cheeseburger pie.
Can we say hi to Stephen Clark? This is Stephen Clark asking if we can say hi to Stephen Clark.
Hi, Stephen Clark.
And what type of different fruit pies?
Okay, you're probably talking about mince pies.
Yes.
Fruit mince pies. This is a meat pie. Now, this is a traditional, probably more Melbourne-based delicacy.
Yes. So it's like a little pie. Like if you think of, sometimes you have like a big beef pie.
Yeah.
So this is like a littler version of that.
It's a small version of it. So minced meat, supposedly.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. It's
ground beef.
Hopefully does actually contain animal parts in it. I don't know.
Which is going to put some people right off. Crispy pastry, but check this out. You can see with this one, it's been in the oven. The cheese has come out the side. So this one is going to be quite different to the normal 4 and 20 pie in that it's going to have the cheeseburger taste.
It's not easy.
That's what they're claiming anyway.
Cheesy, yes.
Yeah, or cheesy. Cheesy pies. Cheesy pies. What do you want to do? Pie or the Coke? Or the Pepsi?
I don't know. You tell me. I'll take your lead.
That's the Pepsi and that's the Coke.
Okay.
Let's try the Pepsi.
Okay. So we don't get confused. We've got Coke glasses here.
Coke glasses with Pepsi vanilla.
Before we do that, we've got a shout out for, I think it's Digit, D-I-J-I-T. It's her birthday today. So a shout out to Cassandra's dog, Digit.
Oh, okay.
And it's called 420 for a reason.
4 and 20 pies are called 4 and 20. I'm sure there's a reason behind it. Tell us what it is.
Because you have 4 in 20 hours. I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, we'll have to look that up. You can microwave 4 and 20 pies. Don't have to.
Hi, Dr. Dan.
We did oven them. Pepsi Dan from Iowa.
Pepsi vanilla.
That went over the heads at Cassandra. Yeah, sorry.
Well, the comments are coming thick and
we
fast.
can't keep up with everyone. So
let's do the Pepsi vanilla. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody. It's Pepsi Max, by the way. Pepsi Max vanilla. Tastes alright.
Yeah, it's you can certainly taste the vanilla. Aussie Zach got your note there. He's just talking about your computer and saying that the 800 is better than that.
Yeah, okay.
And we've made Cassandra laugh. I hope the dog's happy. I hope she's having a happy birthday. Cheers to her. Don't give her chocolate. Dogs and chocolate don't mix. I've seen it happen. It's not pretty.
Yeah, not good.
So the vanilla, you can taste the vanilla.
You can taste the vanilla. It tastes like Pepsi with a vanilla overtone.
Wow. Do
you think that sounds weird, doesn't it? I mean, that's what they're saying, and that's what it tastes like.
Yes, I think so. Martine's asking what's our favourite food from Ireland.
Favourite food from Ireland? Those potato chips were pretty good.
You like the Guinness ones?
Now, were they from... I suppose they were from Ireland. They had the Guinness label.
Yeah,
they were pretty good.
Yeah, they were good. We did have a whole box of Irish stuff.
Yeah, there was a Tato salt and vinegar maybe, Tato,
Yeah,
T-A-Y-T-O.
the taters. They were all pretty good.
Different varieties of Tato chips were pretty good.
I have to have a think. Sometimes if you spring stuff on us, it's hard to work it out.
There was a shandy. I think that was from Scotland. Orange.
That was Scotland.
Let's try the Coke. Keep them.
Okay, so that's
the Pepsi vanilla.
So how about I'll have the same colour and then we won't.
Okay.
If we go back.
Okay. Coke vanilla. Coke vanilla.
I have had this in the past.
Yeah.
One thing I'd say is, Kieran Lynch is saying good morning. So it's almost
Kieran.
lunch. Enjoy. Yeah.
Yes, lunchtime.
Yeah. Lewis is asking what AFL team do you support?
Well, I'm not a huge fan of AFL. I have been in the past. Huge fan of Melbourne.
Yeah.
Go the D's.
Go the D's. They're coming back. They seem to be
They might
doing
have a
better.
good year this year.
Yes, no, unfortunately, Barrack for Carlton, which used to be a good thing until they got caught, basically going over their salary cap.
Okay. Yep.
And then after they did that, they basically have been bludgeoned to death by the AFL.
Yeah. Right.
And
Going nowhere.
yeah, but at least
not
they
good.
haven't stuck needles in their arms.
Yes. Yes. And let's not go there. Professional sport, and that's basically the reason I don't follow AFL too much, because of all the professional sport issues that come. I used to be a big fan of the bike riding, Lance Armstrong, and all the others.
Same thing happened there.
Say no more. Say no more. Now you understand where I'm at with pro sport. What about
I enjoy chess.
chess?
No. No, I don't.
Table tennis.
I
is
actually
pretty
like the F1s, and they're on right now
Yeah.
in Melbourne, and I'm not going to be going, but I will be watching on telly,
Yeah.
and they'll be having practices today. So I enjoy the Formula One cars, and it's not. I enjoy them because they just go so flipping fast round the corners. They've got all I love the tyre changes and how quick they happen. It's not like you park in the garage for 30 seconds while all this stuff happens. It's like bang, you're in, you're out. I used to love the fuel changes. I wish they'd bring that back. At the moment, they just fuel at the start. I know it's been a bit of a dangerous issue, but I'm sure he's saying he loves tennis. That's Lewis, and I quite enjoy tennis as well. I work on the Australian Open, but I probably don't follow it through the year as much. But yeah, Formula Ones, I really enjoy that.
Yeah.
Getting back to the Coke.
Can you make a taste test? It's Coke with the vanilla overtones.
Yeah, the one thing I would say is it's a bit more bitey. It feels like it's got a little bit more to it. This is where you've got to go between.
Yeah.
So that was the Coke.
Coke,
Go back.
Pepsi.
And someone loves UFC all day. I find it a bit violent for me, a bit too much blood. But I like their training programs. Not that I'm doing it at the moment. I do some different stuff. I've done camera, and I've also started directing on the Australian Open this year. Hiking and rock hunting, Cassandra's saying, and she fell off the ladder trying to kill a spider. Learned a lesson the hard way. I wouldn't call going up a ladder rock climbing, but if you got that spider, then good on you.
Yes.
So the Pepsi, as we went back there, it's a bit of a softer flavour, isn't it?
Yeah. Someone's saying
Pepsi Lime's better
Pepsi Lime. Okay. Yeah, so I did see Pepsi Lime on the shelves, but I thought because Coke and Pepsi have got claiming to have the same or similar thing, that a comparison might be good. So yeah, Coke is a bit more bitey, has that traditional sort of Coke hit, but as a preference, I actually prefer the Pepsi myself.
I prefer the Coke.
Okay. So it probably depends which one you like before you start.
So someone's saying we should do Pepsi Lime at some stage too.
Yeah, okay.
We'll do that.
Pepsi Lime. So there you go. I reckon because I'm more of a Pepsi fan than a Coke, I reckon I prefer the Pepsi Vanilla. And I think it might be because I have a preference of Pepsi over Coke that I'm going there, because the vanilla's not, of either of them, is not an impact that would make a difference in the flavour.
No, I think they're both nice. I actually, for quite a while, liked the vanilla aspect. We have seen your note there, Brad. He's just saying we need to go back on tech webcast at some stage, which we'd be more than happy to do.
Yes.
But the Coke has a bit more bite to it.
Yeah, it does.
And I don't know. I think if you're going to have soft drink, for me, it's like, let's make it a bit more interesting.
Yep. So, yeah, because I'm not a huge soft drink or soda fan, that probably colours everything that I'm saying about the whole lot.
Yeah, it is.
I just don't like sugary drinks.
No.
I mean, okay, I have beer and it's got heaps of sugar, but there's something different about it.
Oh, beer is very bland. It's a very different taste.
Yeah.
It doesn't, even though it has sugar in the from the wheat.
Yes. Yeah.
It doesn't have. It doesn't have that sweet
sugary
flavour.
overtone,
It's more carb related sugar rather than a sweet.
An added sugar
Yes.
component. Yep. So there you go. That's where I'm at. That's where you're at.
Yeah, and Ken's saying Pepsi Max has no sugar, and if I was going to drink a Pepsi, I would have Pepsi Max normally.
Yeah.
The problem is,
but it has a sweetener, doesn't it?
It does have a sweetener. Yeah, so it'll get you.
Which one?
It'll. I don't think that one does. The other one has phenol. I'm getting a phone call.
Well, we're back. There was a phone call just came through. We're still here. If you can hear us, we can't see ourselves. We better get moving.
Okay, well.
Sorry about this, guys. If you can hear us, we've got some technical problems here, and we're back on.
Yeah.
We're back on. Okay.
Yes.
We've been getting phone calls on the phone.
Phone calls on the phone, which is a problem. We did suggest maybe using the computer, but it's a bit too difficult. So sorry about that. We've dropped down to 10 users. So we've cooked the pies in the oven.
Here we go again. We're going to try the 420 cheeseburger pies, and we need to get into it.
Saying we never left, so maybe even if you're getting a phone call, you're still on.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, that's interesting to know that because on our screen
it dies.
It all died.
Yeah, I don't know if you want sauce.
Yes, I will.
There.
That's what it looks like on the inside.
Try and get that up. Yeah.
See that? You can see the cheese on top.
You certainly can. Now the other thing is, how do you eat your meat pie normally?
By knife and fork or by hand.
Yes.
Normally with a meat pie, I will put the sauce on top.
Yeah.
And just basically smother it, but not too thick. Not too thick with the tomato sauce or ketchup. Meat pies for me are bland without the sauce. I have to have sauce of some sort, and it's usually for me barbecue sauce.
Oh, I've got barbecue.
Have you? Oh, okay. We have some barbecue sauce on our cheeseburger flavoured pies.
There you go. Now you may have heard me talk in the past about chicken nuggets and what is the best sauce to have with chicken nuggets. That there.
Okay.
That is the best sauce you will find for chicken nuggets, and if you disagree, you're wrong. So
here we go. I'm gonna have.
There we go.
That's how I do it.
I just kind of, I'm going to do it and then I can show it.
I don't normally cut them in half either.
Oh, mine's a bit drippy. I'll just do it a bit.
Going to do it. If you're at a footy, you have no knife and fork. You have a 420 pie, and this is how you do it. You just get into it, and it goes if it goes everywhere, it goes everywhere.
Bournes is saying vegetarians are not enjoying the look of the meat, but hang around for us anyway. Good on you. And we're getting no. You have tomato sauce on a pie, which is what I'm doing.
Yeah. Well, you got tomato sauce on Luke's.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm going to give mine a go. I'm ready to go.
All right. I normally would use a knife and fork the whole way through in true Seinfeld style.
It's hot.
Yeah, it's going to be hot, isn't it?
We're at the footy, guys. The teams are playing. We've got our meat pies and maybe a beer, which we don't have, and our Coke or our Pepsi.
Mm.
That's why we're doing it this way. if anybody is wondering why we're getting our greasy mitts happening.
Yeah. This is probably the proper way. I would use a knife and fork just to keep it nice and clean. But, yeah. Enthused brews.
Tastes like a 4 and 20 pie with cheese. There's not cheeseburger. What would be the thing about a cheeseburger? Cheeseburger, either sauce, a beef patty, 1 or 2 slices of cheese.
Yeah.
Muffin.
Yeah, that's kind of it.
Well, yeah, okay. Put a slice of cheese in it and call it a cheeseburger pie.
I'm not a big fan of the sauce, really, the cheese sauce. It kind of feels a bit like American cheese. Like
so you call this cheese sauce rather
than cheese per se. I don't think it... For me, it's okay, actually. It's better than the cheese and bacon pies, which I used to make.
Okay.
Well, I may still make, but I don't enjoy it as much. Bonds is saying the Vegemite is spread thus, in terms of probably instead of out of a spoon. Yes, I do prefer it this way.
Yeah.
Potato top or bacon and egg next, please. Homemade. Ooh.
Okay.
I don't know if I can do it homemade.
Yeah.
I like the old I would call that a shepherd's pie. The potato top.
Yep.
Or bacon and egg. Yeah. Well, the bacon and cheese pie I'm not a big fan of, but this is better because the cheese flavour isn't as strong. But probably still not my fave.
Yeah, the cheese flavour is there, but if you were getting a cheeseburger, I think there would be more cheesiness to it than what you're getting out of this. So, well, now the barbecue sauce is hitting in. I'm going to have a drink.
Oh, you're having Coke?
Yeah, I'm having Coke. Alright, I just needed something.
Yeah, I think the blend and the Coke vanilla, I like that slightly better.
Yeah, okay. There's not a lot to it with the drinks. With this, it has a cheesiness to it.
Yeah.
But I think if you were to get if you were buying the pies because you thought you were getting some kind of cheeseburger hit because of the label,
Yeah.
well, it's not really doing that.
No.
For me, anyway. For us, yeah, okay.
No, I prefer to have a cheeseburger. Or to have a plain meat pie with sauce and
let the
cheese on the
sauce.
side or something.
Yeah, let the sauce be the thing that gives you a bit of a flavour thing, rather than the content of the pie, because you just want that ground beef, normal pie flavour. What's happening down here?
Saying here we should do a shepherd's pie or cottage pie.
Yeah, I do like a shepherd's pie. I love making them at home, shepherd's pie.
I made it last night.
Oh, okay.
Shepherd's pie, yeah.
I don't think I've done a few home cooking videos, but I don't think I've done the shepherd's pie. So there's something else for me to be doing. Well,
It's making me want to go for more, like to finish it off. So it's
Okay.
obviously satisfying and nice. Maybe the more you have. Yeah.
goes everywhere.
They're a bit messy.
I'm making a huge mess here. Fortunately, I've got a napkin. Okay, well, I'll finish this one off.
So Bournes must have seen the start. He's asking how the computer's going.
It's going.
You can either watch the start or we'll just quickly, basically Apple.
Maybe towards the end of the video we'll do it.
Say it again.
We'll do it again about the computer and what's happening.
All
Alright. What else can we say about the 4 and 20 pies? A bit of a rating. How would you rate it?
I would give him like a 3 out of 5.
Okay.
Good, but not my favourite. Better than 0, like better than nothing. But yeah, and I've probably had pies that I like less than that. So I'd say mid-range. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind a 4 and 20 pie when it's cooked correctly, which these have been. They've been done in the oven. When they're done in the microwave, I just they go all spongy and
Yeah,
they're just not nice.
Well, the outer crust, the pastry doesn't kind of
Yeah, it's about the pastry.
toughen up. Yeah, the meat cooks inside the same, but it's more about the actually getting a bit of a crunch from the pastry and feeling like it's not just going to slop everywhere because the pastry has no strength to it.
So when they're cooked correctly, a 4 and 20 pie to me tastes okay. So middle of the range. There's obviously better pies out there with better ingredients, but for something that's cheap and quick, then yeah, they've got a high okay to almost really good, almost. But they have to be cooked correctly, otherwise they're really not good at all.
Yeah.
I just don't like them when they come out of a microwave. If you go into a milk bar or wherever, and you get one that's come out of the microwave, it's just a disaster.
Yeah, what's the point really?
Yeah.
They should be in the oven, and if you need
Yep.
even if you keep the oven a bit lower, and then
Yeah, and just
have it at a safe temperature, and then give
Yep.
it a little zap at the end would be alright.
So the pastry needs to be a little bit browned off, which you probably can't pick up on that camera, but that's the way I like them. And when they're done like that, yes, they're quite good.
I have a question. What's the pastry to meat ratio like?
There's a reasonable amount of meat in there.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good.
There's a fair bit of cheese. I've sort of crumbled it a bit. I'm putting my fingers in it. Sorry about that. I know some of you hate that when I stick my finger in the food, but there you go. There is a reasonable amount of meat in there.
Well, Lawrence is saying we should try the new cappuccino golden gay time. So obviously your previous...
Cappuccino?
Yeah.
Oh, the ice cream. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not any other kind of gay time, just that one.
A cappuccino gay time. All right. I didn't know that they were out there.
No.
Thank you. All right.
You've done the cornetto?
Yeah. Have we done the cornetto?
No, you did it.
I did it. Oh, I've done so many taste tests.
It was one of your most popular videos.
Gets a bit crazy trying to remember what's been done.
See you, Ken.
This weekend, tomorrow will be... I went to KFC yesterday, and they've got, probably for 4 weeks, they've got a promo on their, what do they call it? Original recipe stacker. So I did that yesterday.
Okay.
And that video will be on the channel tomorrow. And then on Sunday morning, Australian time, I went to yesterday also. I ate so much food yesterday. I went to Hungry Jack's.
Oh.
I went to Hungry Jack's for breakfast and had the mega muffin.
Oh.
Mega muffin.
Oh,
So
you just to see how that
Yeah.
kind of compares to other muffins.
Yeah.
Other varieties.
So I had breakfast at about 10:30 at Hungry Jack's. And then I went, not straight away, but quite soon after that, I went to KFC and had the original recipe stacker. And I was like, oh, at the end of it, I don't think you'll pick that up on those videos, but I'm telling you now that it was a bit uncomfortable.
Well, that's a good day for
And I ate the
massive
whole lot.
amounts of fast food.
Yeah.
Russell saying Indiana USA in the house. What's up, guys? Russell from Indiana.
Indiana.
Hello,
Okay.
Russell.
Hi, Russell. Yes, what's up, guys? Well, we're up. We're up.
Yes.
We've done our taste test. We've eaten our 4 and 20 cheeseburger pie.
And you're getting a few other options there. KFC Mate's Burger Box, and there's a Hungry Jack's Angus Beef and Cheeseburger.
Yes.
Worth trying out.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I've done... Yeah, I'll have to see what I've done and what I haven't done. But the Mega Muffin, I think, is only available for a short time, so I thought I'd get out and have a look at it. There might be another one also in their breakfast range, which is just sort of also a promo type thing. So I'll see if I can get and do that one as well. And then in a few minutes, when we're finished here, Luke and I are going to go to Red Rooster.
Right.
And because I've had somebody from a Red Rooster store, I can't tell you right, I haven't got the details with me at the moment, but I've had somebody who works at a Red Rooster store who is asking me to check out their wings.
Right, because they can't fly properly.
Yeah, something to do with they've been clipped.
All right. Sounds good.
So we're going to go to Red Rooster.
We've got some other things coming up too. Smith's
Oh yeah.
chips. Smith's chips and even...
We've already done this. That will be not live, obviously. But so you know what's coming up, that one will be coming up. It's Smiths are bringing back
tomato
flavour, tomato ketchup. I'm back. So they're listening to the customers and are bringing back some of the old stuff that was popular.
And we're also going to try out this hot stag chili, if you like a good stag night. Stag chili, dynamite hot chili with beans, ignited by habanero peppers, which sounds hot. Wendy's Shaken Dog.
Wendy's Shaken Dog, yeah, okay. Our Wendy's in Australia is different from the Wendy's in the US.
You can still get a Shaken Dog, but
you can get it, yeah.
Yeah.
So we can do that.
No, Russell's we're cutting out evidently in the live feed over in the US of A.
Yeah, thanks Justin. We will have a good time at Red Rooster. I think we might call it a day at that.
Mum says stag chili is for millionaires.
There you go. Hey.
Well,
It's on the pot there, all ready to go.
Dynamite hot chili with beans. I don't know if she means the hot one, but because I think there's a few different varieties. But
That was the hottest one that I could see anyway.
Ouch.
It's got habaneros,
Yeah.
habanero peppers, and also jalapenos.
Sounds dangerous. Sounds very dangerous.
Will be interesting.
We've been going for nearly 40 minutes now.
Okay, time to wind it up. Say goodbye. We've had fun. I hope you have had as well.
Sorry if we disappeared and come back or not. I don't know.
Yeah, we've had a few phone calls come through the phone, which we obviously didn't accept,
Yeah.
but it might have interrupted the flow of things. So we're sorry about that.
People saying goodbye and someone saying they work at Hungry Jack's. The wrap is good.
Thanks.
Kisses. Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday to all the dogs out there. Go back through the comments, you'll understand what we're talking about.
Yes. And
computer, quickly, I'll wind up with the computer and then we'll say goodbye. The computer has, the issue has been resolved, but not in my favour. I have to go on Monday and I'm going to get the old one repaired. It's going to cost me $800. There was a, what do they call it, a changeover plan, but I'm about 18 months beyond the end of that changeover. So they reckon that I've got my use out of the computer and I shouldn't be complaining. I should be happy with what I've had. So there you go, it's going to cost me $800.
yeah, I think it's a bit rich, particularly when you kind of originally fork out $2.5 grand, $3 grand for a computer.
Yeah. It's lasted 5 years,
Yeah.
roughly. Maybe not even quite 5 years.
Yes.
Which I think it should have got to the 5-year mark. Anyway, so alright, that's it. So yes, new computer or repaired computer happening Monday. It will probably take a few days, a week for that to happen.
Yeah.
At the moment I'm using Luke's MacBook Pro, which is what we're reading the comments of. And it's getting me by. I just miss the speed of that computer. The i7 27 inch is fantastic. You just do something, bang, it happens straight away. Even with computer heavy working stuff,
Yeah.
rendering, compressing, whatever, it all happens so quickly.
Yeah,
they're
they're a good computer, decent graphics card until it breaks.
Yeah, not good when it breaks. That's the problem. You get used to the stuff you're working with, and when you have to use other stuff, it's always a problem. Just that changeover. So I'm looking forward to having it back.
Indeed.
Okay, thanks for watching, guys. That's the Friday live show. Next week I'm going to be away, and the week after I'm also going to be away. So I'm going to be away for the next 2 Fridays, so there won't be another live show until after that.
Well, I'll be right here, standing here, but won't be broadcasting.
Yeah, so I will have videos pre-programmed to come up on YouTube, but I'll actually not be at home. So I'll be working off my iPhone for comments. And
We'll do one soon.
Yeah, so the videos will be there, they just won't be live. So it'll be a few weeks away before we do another.
Otherwise, the next time we'll wear brighter t-shirts so that our faces don't look too blown out.
Yeah.
Work that one out. Yeah.
Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you all again when we see you.
Oh, this button's in a different language. It's Finnish.
Bye.